Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Donna and I am the Creole Crafter. Today I bring to you 3 rustic farmhouse Christmas DIYs. So let's get started. DIY number 1. Here's what I have for this project. I have some Christmas napkins from Dollar General. I also have some Elmer's glue stick, some gingham black and white ribbon from Dollar Tree, one of Dollar Tree chopping board that I already painted off camera and covered the back with some of Dollar Tree brown craft paper. And the first thing that I'm going to do is take the napkin, open it up, and tear it on the edges around the part of the napkin that I'm going to use. And I'm not worried about it getting wrinkled or anything while I am tearing it, because what I'm going to do to it, it doesn't matter if it's wrinkled a little bit. And the little red strip at the bottom, I don't want that on it, so I'm just going to tear that off. And it's a 2-ply napkin, so what I'm going to do now is just take the plies apart. After I have taken the plies apart, what I'm going to do is take the glue stick and I am going to put a very generous amount of glue on the chopping board and place the napkin on that to adhere it to the chopping board. And I'm just going to use my fingertips to spread the napkin out over where I have the glue. And y'all, this is a method of Mod Podging. I like using the glue stick method when I'm using napkins sometimes, because you don't have to worry so much about the wrinkles or the bubbles. But in this case, my DIYs being rustic, it doesn't really matter at this point. And after I had my napkin where I wanted it, I took my sanding block and I sanded it down to make it look very old and very rustic. And I also distressed it with some antique wax, Waverly antique wax. And I added a hanger with a couple of beads. And I will be adding some greenery and a bow to the top. And you can embellish your chopping board any way you like, with anything you like. I also added some red berries, and I think this came out absolutely adorable. And me sanding it, I sanded off some of the napkin with the barn, to make it look like the barn. You know, it was old, very old, and had been out for years and years and years, sitting in the woods, and there it is. I think this came out absolutely adorable. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. DIY number 2. And this particular project is for my good friend Felicia over at BOK Media. Felicia, you don't have to use Mod Podge to deco podge with. You can use a Elmer's glue stick. Okay, I have some of those napkins from Dollar General. I have one of the mini chopping boards from Dollar General, some ribbon, and the glue stick. Now, I couldn't get the gobble off the back, so what I did was I took a piece of brown felt material that I had, and I'm just gonna hot glue it to the back of the little chopping board to cover that. And I'm going to take my scissors and trim off the excess felt around the chopping board. Now I'm going to take the napkin and size it up against the chopping board to see where I want to cut it and which piece of the napkin I want to use. And I'm going to use my scissors to do that with. And I'm going to take the plies apart. And in this piece, you'll see that all I do is take the glue stick, put a generous amount of glue on the chopping board, and then place the napkin on top of it and use my fingertips to smooth it out. But you'll see that there won't be any bubbles and there won't be any wrinkles in the napkin. And if you're a first time, you want to decoupage and this is your first time, I would suggest using this method to get you started into decoupaging. It's so easy. And in the next project, you'll see that you can also do it with a stiffer material like cardstock, and you can use a glue stick for that too to decoupage. And I'm just smoothing it out with my fingertips, being very, very careful not to tear the napkin because it does come a little moist when you place it on top of the glue. And this purple glue does dry clear. You won't see it at all. And I am going to distress the edges with my sanding block, but you won't see me doing that because I just want you to see the full effect of using the glue stick to decoupage the napkin on with. And I'm going to take my finger sander and go around and sand off the excess napkin. And there it is. And it's just as smooth and pretty as it can be. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my ribbon, make a simple bow, add a few jingle bells, the little miniature jingle bells. I added a few of those on top of the ribbon, and you can see my distressing around the edges of the chopping board, and this is absolutely adorable. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. DIY number 3. Here's what I have. I have just a scrap piece of wood out of my scrap wood pile. I have some of that ribbon and the glue stick, of course. And I also have in some of those Christmas cards from Dollar Tree. They come 4 different kind in a pack. If you see these, guys, pick them up because you can do so many things with these Christmas cards. And I chose the one that I'm going to use for this project. And they're nice cards. They even have a lovely saying in the middle. And they are pretty. So if you see them, pick them up. So what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to separate the card because we're only going to use the front of the card. And the next thing that I did was took my sanding block because I wanted it to look like the rest, old and rustic. So I sanded off all of the red coloring. I took a marker, a black permanent marker, went back over the wording in black. And I also will be distressing it, but I'm going to use the glue stick, yes, to add it to the piece of scrap wood. And I'm going to put a generous amount of glue on the back of the card and place it on the wood piece. And I have done this before with a glue stick, and it lasts. Your project will last for as long as you want it to. It will not lift up, it will not come apart. And right here, I'm just taking the Waverly Antique Wax and I am distressing it to my liking. And I decided to take some jute twine and frame up my sign. I'll put a inner frame around the card and I'll put a frame around the wood. And I also added the embellishments to the top, the ribbon and the berries. And I think it came out absolutely adorable. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you have a favorite out of these three, let me know which one is your favorite. And I hope you like them as much as I do. And here is your final review. Let me take this time to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You are so deeply appreciated. And to all my new subscribers, hello there and welcome to this family. You also are deeply appreciated. And if you're just stopping by, hello there and welcome and thank you also. Anything in this video that you like, give me a big thumbs up. Also consider subscribing. And if so, don't forget the notification bell. Drop down, click all. YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. And guys, always remember to get lost in what you love. Bye-bye.